Yo, what's going on everyone? So today I want to look back at MWZ's Dark Aethers and rank them from best to worst. We'll be including from Season 1 to Season 5 and also the Unstable Rift. Since it takes place in the Dark Aether, might as well include it. So let's get right into it. And at number 5 we have Season 2's Dark Aether. So for me, this is the most basic Dark Aether they have ever done. Its only redeeming qualities is the fact that it doesn't have an escort mission and it also brought the Mag of Holding schematic. Other than that, the Dark Aether can be completed without even firing a bullet. Like, I'm dead serious. All you need is a jumpsuit and 3 Casimirs and you can do the whole thing without any trouble. You could probably even do it without the Casimirs. It just makes it so much simpler. Due to it being so easy, that's probably why it takes like 12 runs to get the Mag of Holding schematic, and that isn't even a joke. That is actually how many runs it took me to get the Mag of Holding schematic, which is such a good schematic. If you haven't got it and you haven't used it, please get it before Black Ops 6 comes out and give it a go. Moving on to number 4, we've got the Unstable Rift. I did really want to place this one higher, but comparing it to the rest of them and these reasons, I just can't. The Unstable Rift is fun for the first time, and getting the camo unlocked is really cool. If you haven't seen the camo, it's a red animated camo, and it's completely exclusive to the Unstable Rift for the first time you complete it. In my opinion, to make people rerun the Unstable, they should have added like 2 or 3 reward rifts right at the end, which contains loot from every single Dark Aether, and it encourages people to do it for more than just cooldowns. With cooldowns being the only reason to rerun it, people would rather just wait. Also, the biggest issue with Unstable Rift is anyone in the open world map is able to steal your portal and just undo everything that you did. The Unstable Rift, a good idea, but in my opinion, it's just a really bad implementation. Moving on to number 3, we've got Season 1 Dark Aether. Now this was the original Dark Aether. It introduced the idea to us. We'd never seen anything like this before. Brought amazing schematics. The golden armor, the dog, the Aether blade. The golden armor's that good. Playing the game without it feels like a completely different game. The dog, the first companion, solo friendly as it revives you, and the Aether blade being one of the best melee weapons we've ever had in zombies. It was amazing, and it set the bar really high for the rest of the Dark Aethers. They also had little Easter eggs like the keys for extra loot, guaranteeing wonder weapons, which was really good. One of the only downsides for the Season 1 Dark Aether is the fact that when you complete it, you are guaranteed every single schematic. Kind of killing replayability, but actually a really good intro for new players as they get 3 amazing schematics for their first completion. I can see people wanting Season 1 Dark Aether to be a little higher on the list, but coming in second place is Season 3. Now this is actually one of the harder Dark Aethers, and probably the one that you're thinking in your head right now. Yes, the special spam. I actually think the special spam is good because it adds a degree of difficulty which most Dark Aethers don't have. It is balanced a little bit with the 3 extra abilities, which makes it easier to get nukes and explosive headshots and faster movement. And honestly, I think they should have went all out and made them schematics themselves. Season 3 also brings deadwire detonators and 2 other not so great schematics. The golden mask, completely useless. But deadwire detonators is one of the best schematics we've ever had. It makes every explosive weapon insane. The RGL, the crossbow, the combat bow, all get insanely buffed off deadwire detonators. Season 3 also brings with it a special boss which we've never seen before inside Dark Aethers. So once you complete all 3 contracts, there's 3 spores on the map that can be destroyed to spawn a big egg in the middle and spawn a special disciple boss. Killing that boss rewards you with a blueprint, and it was probably the main source of inspiration for the entity boss fight. A few other things that I like about Season 3 is that it disables the jug suit, which doesn't make the elimination contract a complete breeze, and it doesn't spam mega abominations during escort unlike Season 1 Dark Aether does. So they're just some small things which make Season 3 so high for me on the list. Now let's get into first place. Sure, you all know which is going to be number 1, the only one left on the list, and of course it is the Season 5 Dark Aether. It has an amazing difficulty. The time window might be a little too tight for some people, especially without the score due to how big the map is, but even the little things like the secret exfil make this Dark Aether so much better than the rest. And of course, you can't talk about Season 5 without talking about the entity boss. This secret boss was one of the best boss fights we've ever had in zombies, and I hope Black Ops 6 continues on that road. The reward you get for beating the entity was one of the best blueprints I've ever seen in any game. We had people coming over from Warzone, multiplayer, all wanting to unlock this blueprint. The only small gripe I have with the boss fight is that it's a complete mimic spam. The devs must have realised how powerful we are in MWZ and come to the conclusion that the only way they can kill us is by continuously throwing us off the map. The schematics from Season 5 were amazing also. The grenade bandolier is one of the most underrated schematics we've ever had. Disciple was the best companion in the game. Felt cheap getting the stash increase as a schematic, but it was something we were all asking for, so a welcome addition. The contracts in Season 5 were just your typical sport, escort and outlast, and I wish they did something special with the bosses that spawn inside of those, but I think Season 5 still finishes in number 1 in my opinion. That's my list. Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more.